There's a lot of hikes in Southwest Florida. This is a good one because it sits in an old World War II gunnery range just off State Road 82, south of Daniels. Close to the airport, 10-15 minutes away from the airport. Now, unlike most trails in the area, this one has some facilities. There's some tables, a restroom, decent parking spots. This was the site of a gunnery range that served Buckingham Army Airfield during World War II. Buckingham is located about 5 miles from this preserve. After walking for about 100 yards, you get to this first fork, an important one. The whole trail is a loop. You can go left or right. You're going to end on the same spot. Now this part of the loop, the initial part of the loop, about 400 yards, is easily accessible. It's wheelchair accessible, ADA compliant, and everything else. But don't get used to it. It's going to change a lot. The whole complex was dedicated to training what is called flexible gunnery, the guys that in World War II managed the machine guns in bombers. Walking this reserve, we're going to find different plant communities. The most common will be pine flatwoods. This is a perfect example of a pine flatwood. We're also going to see freshwater marshes and wet prairies, among others. Now, we have to consider that before the development of the last 40 to 50 years, Southwest Florida was basically wiregrass, palmetto, and pine trees. Now, let's check the map. We are going on green, south on green. We're about to transition into yellow. As you can see, there's a warning, seasonally wet. Now, this is an easy to follow trail. You just follow the markers, like the one we're coming to. As soon as you get to a marker, there should be a next one in sight, so it's kind of easy. Unless, yeah, there's some missing markers. So we're getting into the wet prairie part of the trail. And remember, because the terrain is uneven, there's different amounts of water. Like here's half an inch of water. You keep walking, 5 to 6 inches of water. Now, alligators don't like shallow water, so I wouldn't be that worried about them, but keep an eye on the snakes, just in case. Now we're going to catch a break on an observation deck that's going to show us how close we are to State Road 82. Now we're going to be getting closer to the two remaining buildings from World War II. In both cases, there are ammunition magazines. They were used to store ammunition during World War II for the different gun ranges. So it's a small ammo, shotguns and machine guns. The basic mission of these buildings was to keep the ammunition dry and safe. There were supposed to be dozens of these all over the place. When the cleanup started in the 50s, for unknown reasons, these two remained there. And they're still there. After a couple of minutes walking through an area with heavy palmetto coverage, we get to the second magazine. It's about the same size as the other one. This one is surrounded by a fence, so I'm guessing there's no access on. It's in decent shape, considering it's been abandoned for over 80 years. The only thing they removed from both magazines were the doors. If we keep following the trail, we're going to get to the turret shooting range where they used to practice firing from turrets like the ones mounted on these planes. The turrets used to be mounted on these concrete boxes. And again, there used to be 10 or 12 of these side by side. For unknown reasons, there's only 2 remaining. So we're now finishing the loop after almost 2 miles. The last stage is really easy. It's clean and open, so accessible to everybody, really.